Hello everyone, my name is Adila Aulia Fitri.
And I'm Nabila Safitri.
We will describe about 1, 2, 4, and 5. Number 1. What useful skills have you learned in your life? Please elaborate them.
One, listening skill. Listening is one of the most critical skills you can learn in life. Listening is often a skill that people take for granted because we tend to hear not listen. Two, communicate skills. The ability to convey ideas and interact effectively with others. Three, talkness skills. The ability to bounce back after experience difficult or failure. 4. Decision making, the ability to make the right decision in various situations. 5. Cooperation skill, the ability to work together with others to achieve common goals. 6. Problem solving skills, ability to identify, analysis, and resolve problems effectively. Uh, have you ever spoken to a large group of people? Please explain, Bila.
Speaking to a large group can be a challenging task, but with preparation and good communication skills, large group communication, each individual can provide input and suggestions openly and honestly. This can help the group to make better decisions because every opinion and point of view has been discussed. Comparisonly, large group communication can help from good social relationship between each individual involved. In this process, individuals can exchange information and share experience that can strengthen social ties between them. In large group communication can help individuals expand their networks. In groups, individuals can meet people who have the same interests and goals, which can help in expanding their network of business colleagues or friends.
Think of solution for the following situation. People often feel stressed at work and become unproductive.
Stress is a challenge that is often faced by workers in the professional world. In some situations, stress can hinder productivity and performance. Stress is a condition of physical and mental tension experienced by individuals in response to pressure to demands from the surrounding environment. Stress can come from various sources in the work contents. Stress can arise from various reasons. For example, high workloads, conflicts with other people, job uncertainty, or even change in organizational structure. Stress and productivity have close relationship in the world of work. At a certain level, stress can have a positive impact on productivity, such as when individuals feel motivated to work harder in the face of pressure. However, excessive and prolonged stress can cause a decrease in productivity. When employees feel stressed, they tend to experience decreased conversation, increased errors, and decreased morale. As a result, work productivity decreases so that the company experiences a decline in overall performance. To overcome this, I have several solutions, namely creating a realistic work schedule and setting task priorities can help manage their workload and reduce stress. Regular exercise can help reduce stress and improve physical and mental health. Taking short breaks from work and getting enough sleep can help reduce stress. Take time off or vacation as needed. Adequate rest time can help restore energy and reduce stress levels. Don't hesitate to talk college or superiors if you are experiencing pressure. Open communication can help resolve problems and reduce stress. How would you reduce the pollution in Jakarta, Arin?
To reduce pollution in Jakarta, several steps that can be taken include 1. Increase green cover, implement afforestation and tree planting programs with the city to increase green cover and reduce pollution levels. 2. Vehicle emission control. Reduce vehicle emission by encouraging the use of public transportation, introducing electric vehicles, and implementing stricter emission standards. 3. Reducing emission from stationary research, controlling emissions from factories and coal-fired power plants by implementing stricter emission controls. 4. Use the renewable energy. Switch to renewable energy sources such as solar energy to reduce dependence on fossil fuels. 5. Work from home policies. Encourage work from home policies to reduce traffic congestion and vehicle emission. This step can help reduce air pollution level in Jakarta and improve air quality for its residents.
Next question, I will describe photo number 1. In the photo, there are 4 graduates who are happy because on sunny morning 4 people with happy smiles on their face walk proudly wearing graduation gowns and hats. They have all carried out activities and assignments during their studies for 4 years. The 4 of them were encouraged to graduate on their own campus at 10 a.m. In the photo, there are 3 boys and 1 girl. They have all been friends since college on that day. They all felt very happy because they could finish it. Each of them accepted their degrees proudly in the presence of their family and friends. In this photo, the 4 of them wearing bright graduation gown and hats. They are sharing the laughter and happiness of their friends. Congratulations them.
Next question, I will describe photo number 3. According to the job description, a firefighter is a professional who provides fire prevention, rescue, and extinguishing service. They respond to fire, accident, and other incidents where there is a risk to life and property. Their responsibilities include fighting fires, providing emergency medical service, conducting property inspection, as well as participating in regular firefighting drills. They also work closely with local police and ambulance service and monitor and maintain vehicles equipment. Hydrant and water supplies. A good firefighter is a professional who is responsible, brave, calm, and has good communication skills. And the empathic personality, they must also have extraordinary physical strength and endurance. Through their action, firefighter is saving life and protecting property. Next part 3, we will describe about card, which is number 3, how easy might to be interest teenagers in the topic saving water.
Saving water and electric is an important action that is closely related to environmental sustainability and community welfare. Water is limited research, and in many regions of the world, problems of drought and water shortage are already a reality. Saving water helps maintain the balance of natural resources. Electricity is a form of energy that we use and need every day. Electric is one of the most important human needs today. All devices in human life, most of which always require electrical energy. That is why we need to maintain the sustainability of this energy because it is very important in our lives by saving on its use. How to save water is an important action to maintain the sustainability of natural resources. For example, use enough water and close the tap after use. Use water from washing vegetables or fruit can be used to water plants. Water plants in the morning or evening to reduce evaporation and maximize water absorption by plants as for example of saving electric. Make sure to turn off electronic devices such as television, computers, and cell phone charge when not in use. Replace incident lamps with LED or energy-saving lamps.
I agree with the last side. Next, I can describe about opinions about motorbike or car driving can vary greatly depending on personal preference and needs. In my opinion, I choose to drive by car because car provide a higher level to comfort and protection, especially on long distance trips or in extreme weather. Cars are generally more suitable for families because they provide a larger carrying capacity and more space for luggage. Next, protecting threatened animals. Protecting endangered animals can vary greatly depending on person values, environmental views, and ethical approach. Many people believe that protecting endangered animals is our ethical and moral obligation as humans. They see it our responsibility to maintain the sustainability and harmony of nature. Biodiversity is seen as natural wealth that must be protected. Protecting endangered animals is considered a step towards maintaining unique genetic and ecological diversity. Protecting animals that are about to become extinct is also seen as an investment and ecosystem benefit that can affect human life. Healthy ecosystems provide clean water, clean air, and support for various economic sectors. Effort to protect endangered animals can increase environmental awareness and provide opportunities for public education about biodiversity and the importance of conservation. Next, buying things second-hand. My opinion on buying second-hand goods. Buying second-hand can be considered an environmentally friendly move because it reduces the need for new production. This helps reduce waste and use of natural resources. Used items are often more affordable than new items. This can help consumers save money and allow them to get quality goods without paying full price. Used items often have unique characteristics and can have great aesthetic or historical value. Buying second-hand goods can provide a unique experience and then the feeling of owning something that is not common. Through positive opinion about purchasing second-hand goods, I can contribute to more sustainable consumption practice and help create a more economically and ecological.
I agree with what Aaron said about buying things secondhand. Next, positive opinions about recycling paper, plastic, and glass generally relate to environmental benefits. Recycling paper helps reduce tree felling because paper can be produced from recycled fibers. This helps maintain forest sustainability and conservation of natural resources. Paper recycling helps reduce the amount of solid waste that goes to landfills. This supports more sustainable waste management. The process of producing paper from recycled fibers usually requires less energy compared to making new paper from materials. This reduces the carbon footprint of paper production. As for glass recycling, recycling glass does not change its physical properties, so the quality of recycled glass remains high. This allows the reuse of glass in a variety of applications without scarring quality. Recycling glass helps extend the life cycle of glass products and reduce the amount of solid waste that goes to landfill. And plastic recycling helps reduce environmental pollution caused by dumping plastic into seas, rivers, and landfills. Plastic that does not decompose can be detrimental to marine life and ecosystem. Recycling plastic helps reduce the amount of microplastic that enter environment. Microplastic can have a negative impact on marine organisms and can also enter the human food chain. Recycled plastic can be reused as raw materials from various products, saving petroleum research and the energy required for the production of new plastic.
In the question 4, I choose number 5 about are you worried about the environment? Why or why not? Due to several environmental problems such as climate change, forest fire, or lack of air because of the negative impact they can cause. However, there are also those who believe that condemning the coming disaster without making a real effort to improve the surrounding environment is pointless. Apart from that, contributing to the preservation of environmental activities such as environmental cleanliness and health is also considered a step that can reduce anxiety about environmental problems. Every individual has a different view regarding concern for the environment. Some people may feel concerned and try to contribute to environmental conservation while others might have different views.
I agree with opinion Aaron because as humans we have to protect the environment as best as possible so that there is no pollution in the environment. Next, I choose number 6 about what do you think is the biggest environmental problem where you live. I think biggest environmental problem where I live is air pollution. Air pollution is an urgent global problem and poses a significant threat to human health, ecosystem, and environment as a whole. Air pollution poses a major risk to human health, inhaling pollutants such as particulate matter, nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, and volatile organic compounds and cause or aid respiratory diseases such as asthma, bronchitis, and lung cancer. Apart from its impact of human health, air pollution also has negative impact on the environment. This contributes to the formation and smoke and acid rain, which is damage crops, forests, and air bodies. To deal with air pollution, here are some efforts that can be taken. 1. Use public transportation to reduce pollution. 2. Save energy by reducing the use of electronics, thereby reducing an amount of fossil fuels and will be burned. 3. Understand the concept of reduce, reuse, and recycle. 4. The use clean energy such as solar, wind, and geothermal is starting to become popular nowadays. Governments in various countries are trying to encourage their citizens to use solar panels to reduce air pollution.
I agree because air pollution is already occurring in the environment and the situation is getting worse. As a humans, we must protect and try to ensure that air pollution does not continue to occur. That's all the result from the explanation of opinions we provide. Thank you, Miss.